guys, it's Sal from House of Gaia Pythons. Finally back with a new video. I feel like it's been forever since we were able to get one on here. It's just been a hectic pretty much 2024 to be honest. I'm hoping we can get back onto YouTube and start doing videos a bit more often, at least once every 2 weeks or so. Anyways, today's video is going to be about our Stranger Mojave Probable Vanilla Clown Male to a Fire Female, just an attempt to try and make some Stranger Vanilla Cream stuff. So really hoping we can hit one. What we're gonna do in this video is we're gonna start with the egg cutting, and it's gonna go all the way to post shed, so you guys can view the whole process basically from cutting the eggs and seeing how they're doing after they have their first shed. So fingers crossed that we can hit a vanilla cream combo in there, and let's just jump right into it. All right guys, so today we're cutting our clutch of Stranger Vanilla Mojave Clown to a Fire Female. So we're trying to hopefully we'll see what a Stranger Vanilla Cream looks like. This is this guy's first clutch, so pretty stoked on that. But we'll see if we can get that Vanilla Cream Stranger Het Clown. So we had 8 eggs. All the eggs are looking good. And we're getting something stranger right out the gate. And that looks like a Stranger Fire or Vanilla. Hopefully the lighting is okay, guys. That looks really cool. So that looks like a Stranger Fire or Vanilla. All right, let's move on to this one. That almost looks identical to the last one we just cut. So, Stranger Fire or Vanilla once again. Hopefully we can see what that looks like as well. This just looks like a Fire / Vanilla. Let's see. No, that just looks like a Stranger. Definitely just a Stranger. So I can see the difference between the Fire / Vanilla Stranger and then just a regular Stranger right there. A little bit harder for me to handle. Yes, another Stranger in there. And this one I'm gonna say is probably a Stranger Vanilla. And I have a feeling every time I looked at Stranger Vanilla stuff, it looks like the alien heads are really thin and tall. But again, that could be a Fire or Vanilla, just because they're so similar, especially out of the egg. But really excited. So far we've hit 4 Strangers out of 5 eggs. So hopefully there's a Vanilla Cream sitting somewhere in here. It looks like we may have hit, looks like a Vanilla Cream. Now, is it going to be Mojave or Stranger or both? Or that could just be a Stranger Mojave. Yeah, that one could be Stranger Mojave. Stranger dominant clutch we've had so far. And that appears to just be a Fire or Vanilla Het Clown. Vanilla Creams. It doesn't look like it anyway. This definitely looks like a Stranger Mojave. So, really cool. I mean, we got great odds in terms of Stranger, because it looks like we hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Strangers out of 8 eggs. All right guys, so first up here we have 2 Fire Het Clowns. Nothing crazy here, obviously. I noticed this one has a bit more of a wacky pattern, but overall just kind of base Fire Het Clowns, so I'm not gonna go over these for too long. All right, up next here we have a Stranger Het Clown. Really, really nice Stranger Het Clown. Love all that pixelation. I've talked about it 1,000 times that I do believe my original Stranger Clown is gonna prove to be Het Moray or Het Monsoon. And you can see a lot of wackiness happening in a lot of his babies. So this is actually the first just straight stranger het clown I've produced. So definitely some wackiness going on with this one. I did produce a stranger het clown 50% het DG in another clutch, and it looked nothing like this. It didn't have a lot of this wackiness that this one's coming through with. Hopefully this one will prove het moray, het monsoon in the future. But really nice one. Most of this clutch will be available, so let's move on. So here we have a stranger fire het clown, and you can see the difference in the pattern and overall color, as well as the blushing in between the alien heads. This one is quite funky. I love the interaction between stranger and fire or vanilla. I just think it really tricks everything out, makes everything a little bit kind of granity as well. But really nice looking snake here. And we actually were lucky, we hit 3 of these, I believe. At first I thought one of them was just a stranger at the same time, so you can kind of see all 3. So these 2 are a lot crazier than this one. So maybe that is the het monsoon or het moray influence. But just the pattern overall and the alien heads are quite a bit thinner. This one really wants to get going. I've noticed a lot of my, I don't know if this plays through with all strangers, but man, my stranger stuff loves to move. It hates staying still. I can barely get photos of any of my stranger stuff. They just are constantly on the move. So I don't know if anyone else has experienced that. Let me know in the comments here, but really cool looking snake. I gotta keep an eye on this guy so he doesn't end up on the ground. But yeah, you can see there's kind of a difference between these guys. I probably can't really tell on camera since these guys are moving around so crazily, but really cool combos. Like I said, I love the interaction between fire and stranger. I think it's a really cool reaction. And yeah, so we ended up with 3 of these. I believe it's a 1.2 if I remember correctly. I did sex this clutch. I just can't remember everything. But I'm gonna put these 2 away because these ones won't even let me. So this one, like I said, this one's a little bit more calm in terms of how crazy the pattern is, and as well as how he's acting. But still really nice reaction between the fire and stranger. So really happy about this clutch. Really cool. All right, let's move on. All right guys, so we have 2 left. So these here are both stranger Mojave fire het clowns. Now before they shed, I believe it was this one here. This one did look a lot brighter, so I thought maybe this one was just a stranger Mojave het clown, but I've hit stranger Mojave het clowns before and they weren't this bright. So now I'm really starting to believe that both of these are in fact stranger Mojave fire het clowns. What an awesome looking combo. I love the stripe. That's the nice thing about stranger is you can get a lot of striped out animals without having to, you know, go the highway or freeway complex route. But you're still getting these really nice full dorsal stripes and really nice purple colorations. I don't know if the purples are coming through or not, but the purples in these guys are absolutely phenomenal. Once again, stranger not staying still. But yeah, I really love these guys. The pattern on the side is just so whacked out, and then you get that nice solid stripe on the top, so you kind of get the best of both worlds. You get a nice striped out animal with really kind of whacked out sides. I believe the visual of this is going to look really nice. I loved what I did produce a couple stranger Mojave clowns. One of them had vanilla, I believe, in it, which was the father of this clutch. Now we didn't hit any vanilla creams in this clutch like I was saying earlier, but we still ended up with some really nice animals. So I'll still have to see if I can prove the father out to actually have vanilla, but he just looked so different compared to his sister, who is also just a stranger Mojave clown. So, you know, hopefully he will prove out, and that would make all this clutch basically anything with fire could be slash vanilla. So it'd either be a fire or vanilla, but to miss vanilla cream on all 8 eggs, I mean, it can happen, but the chances are pretty slim. So it might have just been polymorphism, or once again, maybe it was that het moray monsoon thing that was switching up the colors a bit. But either way, I really love these guys, and really happy to produce some more stranger stuff and get so many strangers in one clutch. Like, I mean, we only missed stranger on 2 babies, so I can't go wrong with that. Anyway, guys, that's it for the clutch. I hope you enjoyed it. All right, guys, so that's it for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Unfortunately, we didn't hit that Stranger Vanilla Cream. We didn't even hit a Vanilla Cream. So what I'm hoping is that we just missed on it. I'm really hoping that male still does prove out vanilla. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm just gonna keep pairing him to different fire combos, and hopefully we can hit a vanilla cream eventually, and hopefully, like I said, I just missed it on this clutch. He looked so much different than his sister, which was a Stranger Mojave Clown as well. The colors on them are completely different, so I couldn't even... I had mentioned maybe it was Het Monsoon or Moray doing something, but even after looking them side by side as adults, you can just see the difference. You know what, let me grab them and I'll show you quick. All right, guys, so you have to excuse the fact she's actually in shed. You can clearly see a difference in color. Now, I know she's in shed, but even outside of shed, he has a much more of a yellowish kind of tinge to him. And she is just kind of brown, like pretty much similar to what aged Mojave Clown ends up doing. But this guy is just so much brighter. I know she's a lot bigger too. This girl's actually gonna probably be able to breed for us this season. And this guy is in breeding mode, so he's a little bit on the skinnier side. But as you can tell, the colors are much different. I can easily see it on camera here, but in person it's even more vivid. So that's why I just assumed that this guy was carrying vanilla. Even the pattern's a bit more tricked out. So who knows, maybe it'll prove that it's just Het Monsoon or Moray influence, but to me it seems like it's more than that. So let me know what you guys think. All right, so now that we got a peek of that, you can kind of see where I was coming from, thinking that the dad in fact had vanilla. So we'll just keep proving him out, or we'll keep trying to prove him out is what I was trying to say. We'll keep putting him to things with fire, maybe a couple without fire, and see if we're getting animals that look like they have fire or vanilla in them. That would help too. So it's just a kind of process of elimination. We don't have testing here in Canada like a lot of you guys do in the US. I'm not sure if they're even on to codoms such as fire yet anyway. Either way, genetic shed testing in Canada is a little bit, we're quite a bit behind in terms of what's available. So I'm not gonna bother with that. I'm just gonna try to prove them the old school way. It's not a huge deal either way. So anyways, getting back to the video, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, really cool babies. I love the way that fire and stranger interact towards each other. And then when you add Mojave in there, it's just another level of it. So we were really fortunate on how much stranger stuff we got out of there. I will likely be keeping one of the Fire Stranger Het Clowns females to hold back, but basically everything else is going to be up for grabs. So if you guys see something you like in there that you want me to hold on to, just let me know. You can always hit us up on MorphMarket, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. I feel like I'm at a disconnect with my YouTube videos here. I'm so used to having that same thing at the end of every video, but we'll get back into the swing of things. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will see you hopefully in a couple weeks.